কত কথা জানি প্রতিটা স্বপ্নে the lighthouse is opening.
দেখো এই গাছটা শাহবাজ
1998 দিজন দেখো দিজন
এই গাছটা দেখো কিরকম
হ্যাঁ চলো সবাই এসে বসে আসলে
আমি রাবা কই ওই দেখ এখানে অনেক এক্সাইটমেন্ট শাহবাজ
Yeah, if you have the time, go over and see the. Yeah. And she'll talk about these too.
Okay.
It's at 2:30 though, so it's starting now.
Oh, okay. Hello.
This is real?
Yep, it's
Oh
real.
my god, this is real.
Is there any turtle under it?
No, there's no turtle.
No body inside.
There's no
shell.
body.
Just the shell.
It's the shell and the head.
Where do you find it?
This one I don't know. Sometimes they just expire and we find them on the beach.
The area, this area?
Yep, this area.
Oh my god.
This is where they grow up.
Can you see the underneath?
Oh my gosh.
This is the shell.
Is this the spine
This is the
bone?
spine. This is the spine.
Yeah.
Backbone.
Is that the spinal cord?
Yeah, the spinal. No cord inside, but just the shell. This is the spine. You see, underneath this shell, they have the big body, and this is their. You'll see their face over here coming out.
I hate.
Oh my
I don't know if you're interested, but there's going to be careful.
Keep careful. They're broken.
You have to be very careful. There's a ranger talk right now over there.
Ranger what?
Is it 2:30?
Ranger what?
Talk.
Ranger talk. Okay, they will talk about like all the history and.
Yeah.
Okay,
Barrier
2:30. What time is it?
Is it 2:30?
Is it 2:30? What?
Maybe.
2:35. Oh, then
Yeah, you can walk over there and go take a look.
let's go.
Let's go.
5 minutes.
And this is the
Head.
head for these also. This is the head of this.
Yeah. It's head for turtle.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's very.
And you have plans to do it?
I do. I have time to do it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's the lighthouse?
Here's the lighthouse.
Yes, it is. It's the tallest in North America.
Wow, this is the tallest one.
You're here. You're at it.
This is the tallest lighthouse in North America.
Really? I pinky promise. The tallest one, though, is in Poland. Isn't that weird?
The tallest lighthouse in the world is in Poland. This one is the tallest in North America.
Where's
This
Poland?
one is in Europe. You know that.
Right.
Well, welcome in. My name is Anne Marie. I'm a ranger here at Hatteras Seashore. And I will be giving you a program all about the dangerous history of the Outer Banks. We've had some deadly things happening off our coast for quite a few hundred years now. The talk should take about 20 minutes, and if at any moment you need to get up and leave, please do so. I'm here for you. You're not here for me, so it won't hurt my feelings one bit. Before we truly get into the grit of it, though, I'm going to give you a little safety talk, because you can never be too safe, especially out here. The seashore, out of all 400 park sites, is actually number 2 in the amount of drownings across national park sites. That's
Is this the Outer Banks?
This is the Outer Banks. Yep, we're in the middle of the ocean right now. Well, when you go swimming in the ocean, the number 1 threat are rip currents. If it wasn't for this picture right here, actually, I probably wouldn't be standing in front of you. When I was about 12, I was leaving my hotel room, and this was a magnet on the refrigerator. It's actually more specifically that sign right over there with the bullet points. And I remember reading the first bullet point, which says, "Don't fight the current." I prefer to sum it up as float instead of fight. When you're swimming and you get caught in a rip current, it can be really hard to try and fight the current back to the shore, and that's what makes people get tired and then they drown. But luckily I saw that, and I remember getting caught. I couldn't swim, I couldn't breathe, sand was swirling in front of my face, and my head was under the water. But when I remember remember that bullet point, I relaxed, I stayed calm, and whoop, I floated to the surface. And by floating to the surface, it let me see the beach, which the next important step is you can swim parallel to the seashore to escape the current. I did just that, ran to the lifeguard, and he pulled everyone from the water. He then told me how rip currents form, actually. Basically, underneath my very feet, the sand collapsed and it created a funnel underneath the water, allowing all of the breaking waves to get sucked back out into the ocean. Rip currents usually last about 100 feet, which is from me to the parking lot behind you there. They can last up to 400 feet, which feels like miles when you're in the water. The good thing about that, though, means that they end. So if it's too powerful to even swim sideways out of, if you just keep floating, eventually you'll float right out of the rip current. If you see anyone else stuck in a rip current while you're on the beach, call 911. We don't need 2 people caught in a rip current, and most deaths occur when people are trying to rescue someone else. Instead, while you're waiting for the Coast Guard to arrive, send them out a flotation device so they don't get tired. You can send them floaties, boogie boards. I know somebody who's alive because strangers on the beach dumped out their cooler, slammed the lid on top, and sent that out as a flotation device. They held onto the cooler for about an hour, and the Coast Guard found them 3 miles up the beach, but luckily they were just a little bit soggy and they were still alive. So now you know how to be safe and swim in the ocean. Today the rip current risk is high, but even when it's low, they can still form. We also don't know where they're going to form. We only know sort of the conditions that cause them, like tornadoes. Now that we're past all the fun stuff here, thank you for the demonstration. I appreciate it.
A hurricane is this, swirling of water.
You're right. Hopefully you're not around when another one comes. So, how sand came here. You are an inquisitive, very inquisitive person. I love your questions. So, sand. You know how sand came here?
Yes.
Well, lay it on me.
This kind of sand.
Oh my, you found somebody funny.
One card Facebook, and both of them are broken down by 2 cards.
Very good. I'm very impressed. Yeah, you can do whatever you want when you grow up.
এখানে এটা পড়লা না বোর্ড? ও মাই গড।
I do want to eat. Papa,
Yeah, they keep having to go further and further out.
Hello. How are you?
Thank you.
About clams?
Thank you.
This is about clams?
That is a scallop shell. These 2 are clam
ও
shells.
মাই গড।
Hold.
Let me see underneath.
You hold and touch.
There you go.
Oh my god. So what is the difference between a shell and a clam?
Oh well, they all started out as animals. It's just the clam is a different kind of animal.
চামচে রেখে দাও এবার।
So all of these ones are bivalves. So cockles and clams and scallops would all have 2 shells, but they just
Clam have only one?
no, they have 2 as
They
well.
also have
Yeah,
2.
I was gonna say everything
Starting
from here over would have 2 shells. So oysters, scallops, cockles, clams.
What are these?
That is a moon snail.
Snail.
Yeah. So those ones.
What's this?
Oh, that's a different one.
That's the egg case from a skate.
দেখো এটা।
That's the egg case for who? For skate.
They kind of look like a ray, but they don't sting.
Okay. Stingray, you saw a stingray. So skate looks like a stingray, but they don't sting. And that's an
Why is
eggshell.
this color?
They're evolved in that way.
Yeah, just the way it is.
That's an
Same.
eggshell, same thing.
Same
Right.
thing, and this is what the baby skate looks like inside of it.
Oh, that's a baby. Shabas, that's a baby inside of the eggshell.
What's this?
That's the egg case from a whelk.
Oh, what is that?
A big snail. This
Oh
is what a
my
whelk
goodness.
looks like alive. And so that noise in there, that shaking,
This is Jun Jun
it's
Jun Jun.
bees.
Oh
You
no.
see in
What is
there?
this? These are eggs?
No,
These are eggs?
they're tiny baby whelk.
Oh really?
So that is how they
They
would
here?
start off.
You know, tiny baby of these, and that stays inside these, and that's inside the belly of these. You see?
And
This is a swim.
Oh no.
Whelk.
Whelk.
Yep, and so they start
Whelk.
off this
Tell us
small,
here.
and then
Whelk.
they just add on and get bigger.
Oh.
Super cool. Shabas? You saw these one in the museum other day, right?
What is this?
That is a whelk shell.
Whelk shell. The same thing. This one and that one. The same.
What's the name of this?
Whelk.
Here, you can see the spelling over here.
What?
This is the scientific name. Busy-Cotyphus canalicatus or something.
Good try.
That's the complicated name.
Well, in this one is a channeled whelk, so it's like this one.
Yeah.
You see? Can you see the difference?
Difference here. Yes, this is different. Wow. And this is all the pictures of this.
What is this?
That is also a whelk.
What's inside it?
Sometimes shells and rocks and stuff get stuck inside of them.
হাত কেটে যেতে পারে। Oh. What is God inside of here?
Wow, that was like magic.
I
Was that
didn't
in there?
know that.
You know what? We use those in our turtle program.
Ah. Yeah.
Says pretend turtle eggs. Good find.
That is funny.
It's a ping pong ball. That it's a pretend turtle egg.
Yeah. I have few questions for you. I don't know. So first question is, so they keep dying in the sea, right? Continuously. So the sand that we see. So other day we both learned that the sand that we see in the sea beach, it actually comes from the mountain ruins. That is rock, grinding of rocks, and then it comes through different channels, and then comes to the sea, and that's where the sand comes from. So, but I thought that sand come from their body.
Well, yeah, there are definitely there are also like crushed shells.
Crushed.
mixed
So
with
crushed
the
also
sand.
makes the sand.
Yes.
But I think most of that also goes under the water to form petroleum or some other things.
Yeah,
Millions of years later.
Yeah, it could. Yeah.
I'm jumping for
But
vibrating the wind.
Yeah. It's
What's
difficult
that
to find.
paper?
Yeah. That's a good find.
Yeah. I didn't even know it was in there.
So, also, like I was always wondering, like how to become a park ranger, and how do you like it? Like, what is the different responsibilities and like?
Well, I love my job.
Okay.
My job is an interpretive ranger, which is like education.
Okay.
So I do programs, work in the museum.
And how did you end up here? And why do you choose to be a park ranger?
Well, I mean, I am actually an archaeologist.
Oh,
Capaz
really?
por
But I like teaching people about what I know better.
Okay.
I like talking to people.
Archaeologist.
I study people from the past by their things.
Archaeology.
Like if you left your house and then I went into your room and looked at all your stuff and was like, what do I know about him from looking at his stuff?
Oh wow! So she can make some prediction or estimation.
I saw you put it in.
Yeah.
Magic.
And that one's called a baby's ear.
Baby's ear? What's that?
Like the ear of a baby. Look
So-
at it.
Of a baby
So
what?
park ranger is a full-time job, or you just do it as a like fun activity
Oh,
for
it's
you?
6 months. There are permanent positions,
Oh, okay.
but they're harder to get because most parks don't need people year round.
Right. So in your free time, you just do education or park ranging thing, but you are actually an archaeologist.
No, I've decided to do this as my job instead.
Oh, okay. So you are not practicing archaeology
No.
anymore.
Yeah.
Why? Sounds like fun. Like you can predict people based
It
on their
is.
stuff.
It is a lot of fun. It's good stuff. I'm glad I got my degrees in it.
Oh.
But yeah, this is what I like doing. So there's a lot
This
of
is. I think this is like this is kind of very enjoyable and relaxing because of, you know, you can enjoy everything that we enjoying. At the same time, you can teach people, be with people, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And there are some parks, like some people really want to go to the big ones. There's an osprey.
Shabazz! Yay!
What is that?
Alright,
That's a fun.
that's so nice. I was and also like I see like park ranger like has a lot of knowledge. At the same time, like you have a distinct way of communicating that we can't. Like very clean, you know, to the point. And
I mean, you know, we have to know how much information somebody needs.
right.
Which, you know, some people want all of the
All of that, yeah.
details,
Like
and
him,
some people,
like him, who just likes to know everything.
and some people, when they say, "Oh, they moved this lighthouse," they want to hear yes.
Oh, okay.
Other people are like, "They moved the lighthouse," and then they want to know how and why and all the details.
Right,
and-
right.
Yeah.
Cool. So you
But
are
there
done.
are other park rangers whose job is just biology stuff.
Uh-huh.
So like the ones that deal with our sea turtles and our birds.
Right.
We also have law enforcement rangers, but they're all distinct jobs here.
Yeah, like it's so fascinating to see like how people can do a lot of different things and still, I mean, they do a lot of different things that we sometimes don't think. Like for example, one day we visiting Georgia Aquarium, so there we saw like dolphin swimmer,
Yeah.
and we never heard of that. Can be a job, that can be a full time, all of your life you do this like dolphin swimmer, and then we
They're
also saw
so expert.
and they're expert in swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we saw someone just showing sea lion show, and they know everything about sea lion. Those are like pretty much like eye opening.
Yeah.
A lot of things to do in this world. I mean, you can be
Yes. You found it. That's the one.
white babies here. I think you're done. Shabazz, what do you think?
I used to. What's that?
So you know, one day you were also like this in mommy's tummy, and that time mommy sounded like this.
No, baby.
Violin and cell.
Yeah, that was strange. No one else noticed it.
Funny, right?
Did you do it purposefully for kids, or you didn't know it?
No. All of our stuff kind of gets stored in one
Oh, okay,
place,
got it,
and
got
it
it,
must have.
got it.
They use it during their turtle program.
Uh-huh.
They will have people pick a shell or pick a ball as a turtle egg, and they'll have a number on them, and they have a key that says what happened to you as a hatchling. Spoiler: they almost all die.
Yeah.
So pretty much, you get number 8, and they'd be like, "You got eaten out by a raccoon.
So.
A ghost crab got you."
Oh my God! A ghost crab is not even a ghost.
No, they aren't, but they do eat baby sea turtles.
He's having so much fun. You want to go check another thing, or
And
you?
looks like a wolf ate you. Your hat.
My hat?
Really fun.
And if you want to stay here and be a junior park ranger and teach people stuff, so no. So thank you, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for the sun. Fun.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Nice. Learned a lot of things.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Bye. Cool. Shabazz.